Guys, I think I'm having a crisis right now. Like, I was doing research for this video, like, talking about, how well Bocchi is doing in the theaters, and when I took a look at, like, its release date, I was like, wait a minute, no, this has to be inaccurate. There is no way that Bocchi the Rock aired in October of 2022. Has it really been that long? Like, let's put this in perspective, okay? 2022 means that it's been way over a year since Bocchi came out, and then it's almost been 2 years, because we're already halfway through 2024, and when October comes around, that means that it's been 2 years since Bocchi the Rock aired. That's insane. I don't know how to deal with this information. But anyways, let's get into the Bocchi stuff. So, first off, we have a few things to cover. We have to talk about how well the Bocchi the Rock movie is doing in theaters in Japan. And I also want to talk about basically the actual stage play, or the actress that was playing Bocchi and all that. There's some very funny little things in here I'll showcase, but it basically shows that, who was selected to play as Bocchi in the stage play was spot on and perfect, and they're more introverted than even the actual voice actress that did Bocchi in the anime for, the series 2 years ago. But let's get into the movie stuff first. So basically, a few days ago, this came out that Bocchi the Rock has grossed around $1.3 million so far, and it is in the top ranking of the Japanese box office. Now, at the grand scheme of things, you might wonder, what does this necessarily mean? Well, when you do a little bit of research and you look into it, you find out that the Bocchi the Rock movie is not actually a season 2 or a continuation by any means. It is a full-blown entire recap movie, which this is insane. Like that when I heard this news, I was just like, you're telling me that Bocchi the Rock, okay, is the #1 top-selling movie in Japan right now, okay? And it's no new content. It's literally a recap movie. Probably just literally the entire season pressed into one movie. And I'm just like, wow, that shows the popularity of Bocchi. I think that is one thing that we can really gather from this. Like, stats mean a lot. And when you see the sales and the stats so high, even if it is a recap movie, definitely shows what the audience in Japan definitely wants, but also how much Bocchi the Rock resonated with a lot of people in Japan. And also, this does put to rest if we will ever see a season 2, season 3, etc. Because for the movie to just do this well, for a fact we're going to get a continuation, and it's probably going to be even better than what season 1 already was. Which, by the way, Bocchi the Rock, in terms of like new generation anime for the last few years, I would definitely put it in the top 10 best anime I've seen in the last few years. It's really good. It is legitimately a fantastic show. It is one of those series that really inspired me. It brought about a lot of different, like, memes, etc. I mean, everybody remembers the box meme. I loved it. It was a great series, and a lot of people obviously have that exact same opinion. So seeing the movie doing this well is just all around amazing news. And even though I wouldn't pay money to go watch a recap movie, gonna be completely blunt here, good for Bocchi the Rock. Good for the offer and everyone that worked on this series, because clearly, there is just definitely a lot of people that want more of this type of content. So, with that being said, we do need to talk about a few other things. One thing in particular I want to talk about is this little sequence here. And this is just extremely adorable and cute. So, my friend here, Brandon, he posted this a few days back, and as you can see, he's posted a lot of numbers, and I think that this came to a shock to many that watched this for the first time, because I was completely unaware of just, like, the stage play, honestly, or who was selected for the stage play, because, let's be honest here, most people that watch anime don't necessarily go out of their way to watch stage plays and stuff. There is obviously a group, a niche community part that does do that, but I'm one of those people that hear about stage plays. I hear that there's going to be one, like, for instance, like Tokyo Ghoul years back, and I don't watch them, I know about them. And sometimes information can come from those stage plays, like some very important announcements. It can happen, so it does make sense why some people, mega fans of certain stories, would tune into something like that. But the point of the matter is that this clip was, posted, and it really just goes to show that the actor selection here, I'll turn this down just a little bit, the actor selection for Bocchi for the stage play was just so spot on. Like, look at her little interactions here. So, let me give some context. So, the person on the right here is actually the actress, the voice actress of Bocchi, while you have it over here on the left, this is the stage play actress, the person that's getting into character for Bocchi, playing her on stage and all that. So, that, I'm just getting, like, I'm clarifying, like, what's going on here for those that are wondering. So, you see Brandon here, he does clarify this right here, like the VA and stuff, and the voice actress and all that, and the names given, and I think that it's legitimately funny, because if you look at the interactions here, the stage play actress, the way she's acting here is just so Bocchi-like. Like, look how she did. Like, look at this hand thing. So, like, she straight up, it looks like there's, like, a handshake going on or something, and then she, like, backs away. Like, look how shy she is. It's so good. It's super adorable and cute, but she, like, backs up, and, like, look, she's literally walking around and stuff, trying to dodge being looked at, trying to stay, you know, hurtled up and, like, cower, you know, down. It's very Bocchi-like, straight up Bocchi in real life. And I don't know if this is necessarily staged or not. I mean, there's always a potential possibility that this very sequence, this little recording that came out, is staged, and the Bocchi stage play actress isn't really like this. But I'm going to assume that she might actually be like this, because it's like, this very interaction is very interesting, because what she says here, she was, like, deeply moved, you know, and then, you know, you have the person, I'm assuming her manager's like, she's naturally like this. It's pretty funny, honestly. I really like the whole little sequence here. And then, like, when she's about to get a handshake, you'll see her, like, wipe her hand. Like, here, let me see, I can see it here. Yeah, do you like playing guitar? She talks about guitars and stuff, and it's really funny, because she was like, she didn't really know guitar, she was just practicing because of her role and all that. She's not really a guitarist. I'm trying to find the little hand wipe scene, because it's really funny. Because when I saw that, I just... Oh, yeah, here it is. So, if you look closely, she goes for a handshake. Can we shake hands? And look closely at the actress. She wipes her hand on her skirt. Look at this. Like, it's so funny. It's so subtle. You would easily miss it. But she wipes her hand on her skirt before she actually is about to shake hands. And then look at this. I don't know, man. There's something just so wholesome about this. It's super cute. Man, I love it when you see stuff like this, just seeing, like, this good vibe, you know, coming from, like, an anime and stuff. And if there's one thing I noticed, that the Bocchi the Rock community is definitely very wholesome, and just more and more news that continues to come out about, you know, this series, the more I'm just happy it was very popular. I mean, we know around the time when it did come out, you know, it beat a lot of series around that time in sales. I mean, Chainsaw Man is a good example of that, and I'm not gonna try to drag all that controversy back up, but the point is that Bocchi did very well domestically in Japan, and I feel like because of that, it's probably going to be one of those long stay series that's going to be well known for years to come, because even though it's been many, many years since, let's say, like, something like K-On! Or Haruhi has come out, it is going to be one of those series that's probably going to be as recognized as that as more and more time continues to pass on. I'm willing to bet you in about 10 years from now, people are still going to be mentioning Bocchi the Rock. There's going to be collabs with Bocchi the Rock, just like how, you know, Haruhi, you know, had a collab very recently with Konosuba. We're going to have stuff like that with Bocchi. But yeah, I wanted to do this little video. I wanted to talk about Bocchi the Rock real quick. It's been a while since I've discussed this series, and I went into a little bit of a mini crisis when I saw how long it's been. But yeah, I mean, with this information that came out, I don't think we'll have to wait too long for a season 2. But okay, guys, you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Be safe, stay healthy, and I love you guys. Chibi out.